JonBenét Ramsey's father alleges DNA in the cold case still hasn't been tested. Jon Ramsey says in a new TV series that he's still looking for answers 27 years after his daughter's untimely death. In fact, Jon alleges in a preview of the September 9th episode of True Crime News, police never tested DNA found on the weapon used to murder his then 6-year-old daughter in their Colorado home. He tells host Ana Garcia, "I don't know why they didn't test it in the beginning. To my knowledge, it still hasn't been tested. If they're testing it and just not telling me, that's great, but I have no reason to believe that." E! News reached out to the Boulder Police Department for comment on Jon's claims, but due to the fact that JonBenét's case is an active and ongoing investigation, the department said it is unable to answer specific questions about actions taken or not taken. JonBenét, the youngest child of Jon and Patsy Ramsey, was found sexually assaulted, beaten, and strangled with a garrote in her family's home the day after Christmas in 1996, almost 8 hours after Patsy, who died in 2006, had frantically called the police to report her daughter had been kidnapped. The case, which garnered national attention at the time, has continued to live on in infamy and has been the subject of numerous TV specials trying to get to the bottom of what led to JonBenét's death. In fact, in 2016, JonBenét's brother Burke Ramsey broke his silence on the case, speaking to Dr. Phil McGraw, defending himself ahead of CBS's 2-part special, The Case of JonBenét Ramsey, which alleged that he could have been the one to kill his sister when he was 10 years old. Burke further responded to the CBS show by filing a $150 million defamation lawsuit against one of his experts, Dr. Werner Spitz, calling the forensic investigator a, quote, publicity seeker who once again interjected himself into a high-profile case to make unsupported, false, and sensational statements and accusations. According to documents obtained by E! News in December 2016, Spitz filed a motion for the lawsuit to be dismissed with prejudice, defending his constitutional right to hypothesize and express his opinions about the case. The case was settled in 2019. Burke's lawyer spoke out shortly after the settlement was reached at the time, tweeting, "After handling many defamation cases for them over the past 20 years, hopefully this is my last defamation case for this fine family." But while JonBenét's death has yet to be solved, officials in Boulder have made it clear they are still trying to bring justice to her. In a statement released ahead of the 25th anniversary of JonBenét's death in 2021, the Boulder PD said that with major advancements in DNA testing, they had updated more than 750 samples using the latest technology and still hope to get a match one day.